vandalized. Politics escalates. Big Congress, BRS, BJP war of words. BRS alleges Congress role behind ruckus.
Why has Congress party taken this whole issue very personal? Why has it become a Congress party versus Allu Arjun?
Congress claims attacker former BRS man.
Don't try to be a real leader. Become a real leader.
Pushpa stampede row gets bigger. Top focus on 5 Live.
So what is at the heart of this entire Revanth Reddy government versus Allu Arjun case? Is it strictly about enforcing the law, or is there something deeper as is being alleged by the opposition in Telangana? We're going to dig deeper into that. I'm Shiv. Thanks for being with me. Superstar actor and star of Pushpa 2, Allu Arjun's residence in Hyderabad was vandalized over the weekend by a group claiming to be Osmania University students on Sunday, demanding justice for the woman Sandhya who was killed in the stampede at the premiere opening of Pushpa 2 in Hyderabad. Meanwhile, political leaders from both the Congress and the opposition BRS are taking sides with allegations and counterclaims over the involvement of key political figures. The situation has sparked a fierce flashpoint over the film industry's role in Telangana politics. Take a look.
The political fire over Pushpa 2 star Allu Arjun is exploding. Hours after the superstar's house was vandalized in Hyderabad, the BRS released this image of the main accused with Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, claiming that Reddy Srinivas is not an Osmania University student leader but a close aide of the Chief Minister.
It is really shocking that Revanth Reddy has chosen to talk in the assembly about the Allu Arjun issue. Why has Congress party taken this whole issue very personal? Why has it become a Congress party versus Allu Arjun?
As a counter, a Congress MLA posted a picture of the same accused with BRS leader K.T. Ramarao, but admitted that the accused did belong to the party.
He is an OU-JS leader in 2009, that is fact. At the same time, he contested, even that is fact. Before this election, he was in BRS, that is also a fact. Now he is in Congress.
But presently he is a youth Congress leader.
No, he doesn't have any post in youth Congress. He is just a Karyakarta of Congress party.
The Telugu superstar's arrest and the attack on his house has the opposition gunning for the Revanth Reddy government.
The situation over here and the environment over here for film industry is so strong. Definitely we would like to condemn, and action will be taken according to law.
Why the Congress party, Revanth Reddy's government is witch hunting the film personalities. This kind of episode will really make the people scary about living in Telangana.
AIMIM leader Akbaruddin Owaisi triggered another storm as he gunned for Allu Arjun.
2 बच्चे स्टैम्पेड में आ गए, एक औरत मर गई, उसके बाद भी वहीं पर बैठकर पूरा पिक्चर देखकर उठकर जाते वक्त भी वो स्टैम्पेड को नहीं देखे, वो फिर गाड़ी में बैठ के ऐसा वेव कर लेते हुए गए. सर, इंसानियत कहां है बताइए?
A massive protest took place outside the house of Allu Arjun on Sunday, with a large group of people claiming to be students of Osmania University barging into his Hyderabad residence. The protesters also threw tomatoes, broke flower pots inside the house and raised slogans of "We want justice." 6 people were arrested. All were granted bail on Monday by a local court.
మేము దేనికి రియాక్ట్ అవ్వకూడదు ప్రస్తుతం అవి చూసి, బట్ పోలీసులు వచ్చారు, వారిని తీసుకెళ్లారు, కేసు పెట్టారు. ఇవన్నీ ఇక్కడికి ఎవరైనా గొడవ చేయడానికి వస్తే పోలీసులు తీసుకువెళ్ళిపోవడం రెడీగానే ఉన్నారు. కనుక ఇటువంటి ఎవరు ఎంకరేజ్ చేయకూడదు.
The wildfire over the stampede that killed Revathi and turned her 9-year-old son Shritej into a vegetative state continues to rage on. Bureau Report, India Today.
So let me quickly summarize for you what this entire flashpoint is concerned and who is saying what right now. Reddy Srinivas is the main accused in the vandalism that happened at the residence of Allu Arjun. The BRS, which is KTR and KCR's party, they say Reddy Srinivas is a close aide of Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. The Congress, which is the ruling party, says that Reddy Srinivas has a picture even with KTR, even though they admit that he is a Congress Karyakarta and doesn't belong to the other side. The BRS says Reddy Srinivas was the Kodangal candidate in the 2019 ZPTC poll. So he's fought a local election on a Congress ticket as recently as 2019. The Congress retorts saying Srinivas is with the Congress was earlier with the BRS. The BRS says the Congress is using a university committee for violence. The Congress ruling party says BRS and BJP are taking undue political benefit of the Allu Arjun issue. To which the BRS says the Congress is using a university committee to blackmail a Telugu superstar. The Congress says that the party has no link whatsoever to vandalism. What appears clear at this point of time is that Reddy Srinivas, the man who was arrested among 6 people and then granted bail almost immediately, is a person who has been associated with the Congress party, is currently a Karyakarta of the Congress party and has fought on a Congress ticket in a local body election in 2019. Now the police versus Allu Arjun. What is the case so far? The Telangana police claim that Allu Arjun was asked to leave the theatre after the stampede but didn't do so immediately. Allu Arjun's defense, no officer informed us of the stampede. So Allu Arjun is saying we didn't even know a stampede was taking place. The Telangana police's claim is that Allu Arjun did not exit immediately despite being requested to do so. Allu Arjun's defense never refused to exit the theatre. I was simply not told, he says. The Telangana police claim Allu Arjun wanted to leave after the movie ended. Allu Arjun's defense wasn't informed of the stampede death once again. The Telangana police claim that Allu Arjun's bouncers pushed fans and even the police. Allu Arjun's defense that this is false, this is incorrect and a bid to assassinate his character. So in the middle of this entire slugfest between the 3 big political parties of Telangana is arguably the biggest Telugu star of the moment, Allu Arjun, riding high on the success of Pushpa 2, the premiere which caused the death of one person and the severe, irreversible brain damage to another young boy, has become Telangana's biggest, most high-profile story at this point of time. Between the Congress party that's in power and the BRS, which is in opposition, the BJP also taking pot shots at the Revanth Reddy government. Joining me live now, Ravula Sridhar Reddy is a spokesperson of the opposition BRS. Syed Asad Abbas is a political analyst. He speaks in favor of the Congress party here. Mr. Reddy, I'd like to come to you first. The BRS and the Congress are currently engaged in an angry bout of finger pointing. Each side is saying that Reddy Srinivas belongs to the other side. The Congress has tried to make it seem like as if Reddy Srinivas once belonged to the BRS as well. Can you clarify this for us? Reddy Srinivas is currently a Congress Karyakarta. Does he have associations with both parties or only the Congress?
No, now he is associated with Congress party, number one. Number two, we didn't have any business in this because the problem started with Congress party. First, they have booked a case, the government has booked a case on Allu Arjun. He was arrested, then he was immediately released on bail. After that, Honorable Chief Minister was in Assembly. On the floor of Assembly, he took 1.5 hours time to, explain the entire issue, followed by a press conference from Allu Arjun. Actually, that provoked these, incident rather to settle this course. I think this incident has actually occurred. However, these people, not only this one particular person, out of all the 6, 4 or 5 guys rather, have their pictures with, the Chief Minister or other top Congress party leaders. Okay. So here, the Congress party is going personal. Instead of dealing with this in a legal manner, then the matter is subjudiced. Chief Minister speaking for
Why is it personal? Can you clarify that for us? When you're saying that this is a witch hunt, why is this witch hunt? What is so personal here? All viewers are wondering, why has it gotten so ugly?
Shiv, there are so many things, which are doing rounds in the social media and, in the media circles and outside. Because once during a public meeting or so, this film star Allu Arjun could not recollect the name of Chief Minister. That hurt him. That is one thing. And the other day's press conference after the assembly speech, rather explaining his part of his side, disturbed the Chief Minister and Congress ranks and file. Congress alive and Congress social media, Congress the section of media went on airing many things on the film star, criticizing him on. These things actually, what we feel is that these things have provoked them to do an attack. However, we strongly condemn the attack. This is not correct. We don't have any space for violence in society. And by intimidating someone, by attacking on somebody's residence is not at all correct. The government, the ruling party should maintain restraint. I want to get to the bottom of what this is about. Syed, I'll bring you in now because, one part of it could be that this is simply the law taking its own course, etc., etc. A case has been filed and, the police must be allowed to do its job. On the other hand, the people who've attacked Allu Arjun's house, at least some of them appear to be directly linked to the Congress party. The main accused, Reddy Srinivas, fought on a Congress ticket, in 2019 in a local body election. Before that, he may have been associated with the BRS. The BRS has put out photos of Reddy Srinivas with the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy. The Congress has retorted by releasing pictures of Reddy Srinivas with KTR. So this particular individual appears to be, having some kind of political ambiguity. But right now, even the Congress admits that he is their Karyakarta but doesn't hold any position. My question to you, Syed, is a very specific one. What is going on here? Is there some personal feud going on here? Or is this the law taking its own course? Because it doesn't look like the latter.
Shiv Saab, had it been anything personal, which I do not think so, Mr. Sridhar Reddy Garu Sahab's party would definitely love to make it because they have political brownie points to make. The fact of the matter is nobody is talking about the death of Revati ji, whose son for the last 20 days is in coma. Who is answerable for that? Who is behind that? The fact is, Shiv Saab, I've always believed with great power there's great responsibility and equal accountability. Be it Allu Arjun, be it Amitabh Bachchan, or be it Amir Khan. Nobody, mind you, nobody is above the purview of the law.
I
Not
agree.
just that. As a matter of fact, yes, law should prevail, justice should prevail. Let me give you the Hyderabad police, what they said about this incident by releasing an official video footage. According to the video, as per released by Hyderabad police, the claims of Allu Arjun about leaving the venue after being informed about the overcrowding have been contradicted. The video, complete with timestamps, shows that the actor remained in the theatre until nearly midnight despite police requests for him to leave. It also shows the actor being escorted by the Deputy Commissioner of Police and the Assistant Commissioner of Police.
But Allu Arjun, Syed, has officially said that he was not requested to leave and that there was no information about the stampede conveyed to him.
There are timestamps to prove the same. When he left, he was also informed. Anyway, let there be investigation on this front. But the factor of the matter is, why politicize this issue? Why make it so petty? Why is the BRS so wanting to make it only because he did not remember a name of the Chief Minister? How is it even important and how does it even matter? The fact is, now coming to Srinivas Reddy, he's a vandal. There is a police case against him. He's out on bail. The fact of the matter, there has also been an official statement on X, a social media post of Revanth Reddy, where he's condemned this attack. And he also ordered the state DGP and the police to take the strictest of action. And no laxity, mind you, will be tolerated. Be it of Congress party, BRS party, or even the BJP party. That does not matter.
I'll go back to Ravul Sridhar. Let's take this one point at a time. Ravul Sridhar Reddy, the law appears to be taking its own course. The BRS is being accused of playing politics in this entire case. But even a cursory look at what is going on. Let's leave aside the vandalism issue. That is being investigated separately. But as far as the case against Allu Arjun is concerned, an FIR was registered against him. He even got arrested in a very dramatic fashion, and he got bail from the Telangana High Court. So it seems that the law is working. He has access to, very good lawyers who are able to get him bail as well. So why are you calling it a witch hunt if it's the law taking its own course?
See, Mr. Syed Abbas was saying nobody is talking about the women dying. We have spoken about it and we felt sorry about it. As a responsible political party, as a party which runs the government for 10 years, we know how pain it is. But here, we also have, talked about the responsibility that should be taken by the film actor concerned. But the government here, first of all, our working president said he is not directly concerned with the death. Yes, there would have been a stampede there, but the administration which given the permission for the free show or benefit show, whatever, also should have taken enough measures to prevent any such untoward incident to happen. Number one. Number two, where did it start? After the film star was released, then Honorable Chief Minister spoke about for 1.5 hours and on the floor of assembly when the matter was subsidized. And, those things have actually raked up the further discussions. And the minister also has taken to media explaining his version. Then, both sides.
No, there is very much an aspect. This is something I want to mention very clearly. And, Syed, this is a question that Revanth Reddy should answer. There cannot be a case where the police is completely without blame in the death of a young woman, and the permanent injuries to her son. It seems like this could be, one section will have the perspective, and they must be listened to, that this could be the Telangana government and the police overreaching against someone like Allu Arjun in order to shift the blame onto a superstar when the police themselves have failed at doing their job. It is the police's job to ensure security also.
Shiv, you'll be startled when I release these facts with you. Again, the Hyderabad police in their official statements has made it clear. What happened here? The Sandhya Theatre's managers reached out to the station only at the inward section. Normally for an event of this magnitude, you meet the ACP, DCP or the protocol control officer. You submit the number of people.
That's a technicality. This is Allu Arjun, for God's sake. Everyone would have known that he's going to be there.
Shiv, I'll tell you. So there was when it is Allu Arjun and Pushpa 2, we anticipate how big it is going to be. So therefore, the Sandhya Theatre managers should have met the Assistant Commissioner of Police.
They wrote a letter. We've shown the letter here on India Today, Syed. We've shown the letter 2 days before the event.
I'll tell you. That was it. That was only in the inward section. There was not even a proper acknowledgement which was signed by the DCP. The fact of the matter, the Sandhya Theatre owners, along with Allu Arjun's production team, must have met the DCP, knowing the magnitude of this fact. Even then, the police
these sound like excuses, Syed. I am afraid to say these sound like excuses.
You need to give me 30 seconds, my friend. The fact of the matter is, there are also videos when Allu Arjun entered in an open-top car, his bouncers were pushing the people. What is it going to lead to?
That's what the police is saying. Yeah.
So there are allegations, there are videos on this front. And 2 timestamps, let me bring to your notice. Allu Arjun says that he left the building as he learnt of this incident. The fact that timestamp shows he left around 11:55. That is a lie. Not just that. He said the police were not with me. Only my personal bodyguards when I left. ACP and DCP, both of them were there. As per the video footage.
Mr. Reddy, I'm coming to you. You can respond.
Allu Arjun ho, ya koi bhi ho, nobody is above the law.
Mr. Reddy, respond to that. Then I have another question.
They must be answerable. There must be a clear-cut investigation. And mind you, police are not superpowers with Avengers. They are people like you and me.
No, certainly, but there could be a situation where they are trying to shift some blame. Yes, Mr. Reddy.
Shiv, nobody, I agree, nobody is above the law. But this all is over after all these incidents occur, after a death, police booked case, he was arrested, given bail, After that, what prompted you to take it to assembly and made it so big? See, once a chief minister at that level spoke in such a length and made many, statements in 1.5 hours speech that would have aroused many, feelings around various people. Now this unprovoked incident, an attack on him, led to further discussion. See, vandalism is not the answer.
To that.
If you think the Congress party or their spokesperson or the government thinks the film star did a mistake, you have taken a legal action. What made these guys to go and attack on his
Mr.
house?
Reddy, I have a follow-up question. Mr. Reddy, I have a follow-up question. The Allu family is known to be inclined or supporting of the Congress party. Allu Arjun is known to be a Congress supporter as well. So one is left wondering, in a country where powerful people are almost never booked by the police, forget about being arrested, what happened to Allu Arjun? The cynical among us will say there is more than just the law is taking its own course, which is what the BRS is also saying. But I want to know, what is the inside story? Has there been some kind of relationship split between the Congress and the Allu family?
Allu Arjun's own uncle is a member of Congress party, Mr.
Exactly.
Chandrasekhar Reddy.
Yes.
I don't know what was the split, what is the issue inside. We don't know, but it seems Congress party top brass has taken very seriously, what transpired, the entire thing. But for the general public, though they sympathize with the death of a woman, now this entire incidents, a series of incidents, actually not showing the state government and Telangana is good light, because this kind of attacks and
Shiv, can I just about 30 seconds?
I'll give you the last word, Syed. Let him finish.
Okay.
It's not fair. It's not. This doesn't show us good. And I hear, as a responsible government, they should maintain a lot of restraints. Being in responsible positions, every statement of us gives a meaning, gives a direction to the people. Now, now these 5 guys or 6 guys who were provoked or instigated by the kind of speech or by the kind of actions of various Congress party leaders, resulted in an attack.
So you're saying that the government itself is inciting this violence. Okay, 10 more seconds to you, Mr. Reddy, then I have to close with Syed.
Ultimately, even the actor concerned would have managed more restraints while in his press conference. It would have been not needed at all. But however, government at least now give us end card rather to this issue. Let the law take its own course.
30 seconds, final word to you, Syed. Go ahead.
Shiv, the fact of the matter is, had Revanth Reddy and the Congress government here in Telangana would have been kind and nice and good with Allu Arjun, the BJP and the BRS, the same 2 political parties, would call it, VIP culture. This is the culture of the Congress party. VVIP, Shehzada culture, and so on and so forth. The fact of the matter, that though him having links with Chandrasekhar Reddy, who's a well-revered Congress leader, this has not deterred the Congress party. This shows that everybody is fair under the purview of the law. And also,
there is an admission in that, but there is an admission in what you are saying.
Shiv, last point is, the fact of the matter, I request on your show, all the political parties, let us not trivialize the death of a 35-year-old mother and her son.
Let me have the last word.
By making this political.
Let us
leave it to the law and the courts. Let them take their course. For God's sake, let's trivialize and let us speak about what has happened and who is responsible, and not just merely pinning the blame on.
Let me just have the last word as I close this debate, Mr. Reddy and Syed. I will have the last word when I say that it is not the police's or the Chief Minister's job to be kind and nice to anyone or to be extra harsh to anyone. The law must be fair, non-selective, and treat everyone equally, because literally no one should be above the law. So you cannot have a law that is specifically taking someone and making an example of them in order to execute some kind of ulterior motive of which we don't have any knowledge at this point of time. Everyone is fair, no kindness, no harshness, just the law must be applied to everyone. We leave it there for the moment. Thank you to our guests for joining us here on debate number 1 on 5 Live.